All right, so Joe Rogan is still with the Elon Defense Network.
Who's he talking to?
He's a host. Now, this is funny.
He kind of looks like if sick Elon Musk.
Periodically, Joe Rogan will have a guest who's really just like a big wall of dumb that he could just throw bullshit into without being questioned.
He wants an episode here and there that makes him look smart.
Yes, and this is the guy.
Get that.
This is a guy who hunts some hunting show called Meat Eater, or as they call it in The Sopranos, Meteor. Meteor. There's a clip in The Sopranos where they're talking about dinosaurs. He's like, I thought I thought they were killed by and he goes, that's what killed the dinosaurs.
Meat eaters.
And then this lady goes,
no,
wasn't it a meteor? And he goes, they were all meat eaters. He's got a show called Meat Eater. And he's just basically like a big hole of stupid that Joe Rogan can throw any bullshit into. And he's using this as an opportunity to defend Elon Musk against Jimmy Kimmel.
I wonder if he's like trying to be like a Liver King type guy. But like the Liver King's whole thing is being jacked. This guy, like I said, he doesn't look healthy.
Dude, here's the thing about the Liver King. How the fuck... This is why I never trusted that guy. How the fuck do you always forget your shirt, but you never forget your hat?
I don't think he's forgetting his shirt.
You think it's on purpose?
Oh, yeah.
But he's like, gotta make sure I don't forget my hat. Like, so he walks out of the house with no shirt on. And he goes, oh, honey, I forgot my hat.
I mean, honestly, I might be more comfortable without a shirt on than without a hat on. Dude might have a shitty hairline. And I'm pretty sure his hair is long. So, like, once you can see where it gets bad with longer hair, it's really noticeable.
Well, maybe you could be a meat-related king.
Nah, dude, I couldn't handle those kinds of gains. My bones couldn't hold up.
No, just
my bones.
Don't change anything. Just eat what you normally do, like Chipotle King. Yeah, like Burrito King.
A Burrito King. That's what I've been doing whenever I feel like I haven't. Like when I feel like I'm kind of blocked up, I just go get a fucking Chipotle burrito, and by that night or the next day, I'm clear, baby boy.
Like, dude, I eat Hooters every fucking day.
I eat Hooters weekly.
I eat Hooters every day. I bring my Bible. I bring my Bible, and they hate it.
I get medium sauce because I'm an alpha male.
Medium sauce is dope. I don't
like acid reflux.
Nick Adams is correct about something. Those are the best. Out of franchises, those are the best
mediums.
Wings. Medium sauce, Hooters wings, Fortnite controllers in the trash.
I love that you think Fortnite has its own controllers.
I just picked one game and just decided to pick on it.
One game that is mostly played by
they don't have controllers.
No, they have it. It's not its own. Like nobody's like, I got a Fortnite. I got my controller for Fortnite. Like it's just a controller you plug into your PC.
I think just Fortnite is just a euphemism for games.
Yeah,
it's just another word for games.
It's kind of like how in like Cambodia. In Cambodia, they just call the internet Facebook. Like
yeah, it's like when you call. Yeah, okay, when you call
it's like or millennials being young people, or kids these days just being millennials now, even though we're all in our fucking 30s.
Yeah, it's like how I call heroin Advil.
All right. Jimmy Kimmel's got a charming smile. I'll give him that. All right.
Become forbidden and toxic to the point where, the Elon Musk joking around about my pronouns are prosecute Fauci. Jimmy Kimmel made a tweet back to him. He said, your pronouns are ass and hole, which is pretty funny. But then...
Did he really?
Yes. And so then I read that, and there was people saying, please don't joke about pronouns. It's transphobic to joke about pronouns. So they were chiding him for participating in a joke about pronouns.
So Jimmy Kimmel was doing it. He was doing it too.
Yeah, he was doing it too.
It's a complicated joke.
He was joking about it too.
Okay, listen to this question.
Even though he was attacking the appropriate person, he was doing it in a manner which is also construed as being transphobic. Like they were saying that his tweet is transphobic.
Do you think that was, in that case, do you think that's him or a writer? Can't you tell?
Jimmy Kimmel.
On a tweet?
He goes, My pronouns are prosecute Fauci, which is hacky.
Yeah.
And then
No,
Jimmy Kimmel, just
but
to
he
be a
says
dick
this
back,
is-
goes, your pronouns are ass
Yeah,
and
but
hole.
this is on Twitter, right?
That's what they're talking about.
That this back and forth is happening.
But my fucking thing is, he goes,
do you think that's a writer? Yes.
do you
it's
think you needed a
ridiculous.
writer?
Because it's a tweet.
But he just repeated back what the other guy said. Like, he didn't, like you needed a writer for that? Because that guy legitimately laughed at it, by the way. Dude, if you don't think that there are people who are dumb enough to still think that stuff's I identify as a blank, jokes are funny,
No,
those people exist, actually. Dude.
Yeah, I know. It's been over for a long time.
But what's funny is, I'm sure somebody, like one or two people were like, Jimmy, don't do that.
Although
No pronoun jokes are offensive, Jimmy.
In Jimmy Kimmel's offense, or defense rather, in his defense, there very well might be a person out there that seriously tells people that their pronouns are ass and hole. Like,
well, here's the thing.
I mean, like, have you heard of like Z-Zem? I mean, there's a lot
Is
of.
that still a thing?
I don't know if that was like fucking propaganda to make the whole movement of pronouns like seem fucking crazy. But
Okay.
if half of them are true that you hear people like or see TikToks of people talking about, like
I'm never gonna fucking shit on people for being creative. You know,
like I saw one that was like pronouns are moth and moth.
Dude, I don't even get mad at Rachel Dolezal. Is anybody really mad at Rachel Dolezal? Or
No,
whatever
dude,
her name
people
is?
gave up on that after like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but here's my point.
Well, it's because she wasn't doing anything hurtful. Like she
Yeah.
was like she worked for
well,
the
she took
NAACP.
yeah, that was probably a bad thing. But
Well, I mean, she wasn't like funneling money out
and her
of it.
parents outed her. It was a cruel act of cruelty. But
They acted like they went 20 fucking years without knowing that this was happening.
yeah, they probably had an argument, and they were like, "Okay, fine, fuck you, bitch."
Yeah, that's true. She was probably just like, I don't think.
He
I'm
probably
coming
said
home for
she probably said
Thanksgiving.
something nasty in an argument. They're like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, I got something to tell me.
oh yeah, Crazy Town."
Yeah, I forgot it was just his old ass mom, her old ass mom and dad just being like, nah, she's not.
We
black.
can't live with this lie anymore.
Dude, this is our daughter, bruh.
But here's the thing. So here's my thing about this, though. I doubt anybody got genuinely mad. I think people were just shitting on Jimmy. Be like, don't participate in this hackery.
Yeah.
And but here's the thing is like
Also, don't be a fucking reply guy.
So
Jimmy Kimmel.
somebody
You're fucking too famous.
so
to...
he really doesn't like Elon Musk. I'll explain why, but and he has a good reason. But the
Because that dude's fucking evil.
but you did a show and I was there and like I think that there were sound problems with the show. It was hard to fucking hear.
Especially
You're talking about what? You're talking about Nick Fuentes? Is
I
that
was
what set the
talking
guy
about.
off?
I guess that's what was told to me. The first joke that I did was about Kanye hanging out with that Nick Fuentes guy and
Yeah.
going on like shows with him and Milo Yiannopoulos or however you say his name.
Okay. And somebody got mad and started saying you're
And I
racist.
said, yeah, and so I said, like, I didn't know who that is. I thought he was the guy that sang Despacito. I don't think that guy had heard that part, that I didn't know who he was. And then I was like, but it turns out he's a known virgin and white supremacist.
Yeah.
And this comic that I was there watching said that the dude pretty much walked in right as I was saying that and heard me say white supremacist. And I guess assumed that I was up there saying I
I'm
was
a
a
white
white supremacist, and the whole crowd was just chilling. Like, I mean, it was a chatty night, but there were a solid, like, 10 people, at least, of the fucking 30 that were stuffed in that place, like, that were listening. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Well, yeah, like I said, the sound was difficult.
Yeah, it was a...
The mic was, there were mic problems.
That shit was cutting in and out, especially at the end of my set. But, like, yeah, and then pretty much I got the light. And I went into it because I did the show, like, a couple weeks ago. So, and then she was like, do you want to do it again this week? I was like, sure, why not? Because it's fun. And I was just going to kind of fuck around. So I didn't even really know where I was going with it, but I just said, I'm from the South, and the guy just yells, stop doing racist jokes.
Okay, so my point is that's in person,
Yeah.
right? And you were fucking aggravated by it.
Yeah, I ended up. I was fucking screaming at
Okay,
him.
but it's a couple days later, and now it's no big deal. But that was in person.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's getting upset that somebody's heckling on Twitter.
That's true.
Like, how triggered are you? Like, that you have that there's a detract, and it's not even you. It's not even him. It's not even somebody he likes. It's Jimmy Kimmel.
I mean, all you got to do is say cancel culture. I'm sure he has 25 Twitter interactions ready to go.
But seriously, man, I'm
look
against.
how ridiculous this is.
Yeah, I'm obviously not a fan of getting canceled, but the thing is like, dude, do you expect nobody to object to a joke?
There's hundreds of millions of people on
That's
Twitter.
impossible. He wants to live in a bubble where he's never interfered with or questioned, and
Listen,
that's exactly why he's defending Elon Musk. He's delusional. This is the second video where he had any criticism of Elon Musk is based on some delusion, and if you keep playing it, he goes on, but it's just stupid. I'm sorry. What were you guys saying?
I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. Is there any more to this? Or
Oh yeah, there's more to it.
Okay.
He starts talking about Elon Musk, but I thought it was really funny. I just thought it was really
think
funny.
he needs a writer? For
Yeah,
that?
you think he needs a writer for that?
Dude,
That's a complex joke. I mean, how does he even type?
Dude, I would be so mad if I was a celebrity and I was paying somebody to run my Twitter and they were doing hack bullshit like replies.
Like pronoun jokes?
Yeah, I would be like, bruh, you're fired. What the fuck are you doing? No hackery. I wanted you to do this to plug dates, you piece of shit. Like, what are you doing? This isn't the Wendy's Twitter account, all right? We're not being funny with people. But no, this is definitely Jimmy Kimmel's personal account. But hey, he could have writers. Ron White had writers. So
Also, Jimmy Kimmel is probably the better talk show because they got the thing with the Halloween. Because they got Jake Bird.
he gave the
They got
Linda
the Halloween
Lindas.
kid thing.
He gave
The
the
mean
Linda
tweets thing.
The Linda Lindas, those like 12-year-old girls that are a punk band and did the racist sexist boy song.
Yeah.
They were on Kimmel. That's how that got discovered. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, well, that's how it got bigger. They kind of got the video.
He's probably the
discovered
closest to
on
Letterman there is, but David Letterman destroyed late night talk shows.
that. I mean,
so.
Fallon sucks, so.
Oh no! Well, here's the
Corden
thing.
sucks.
No, if you go watch David Letterman, and what you realize is like because he couldn't get major celebrities, like he got Tom Cruise once, but like maybe every once in a while he gets somebody. But really, like his regular guests were fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
And it made you realize, and they were always more interesting than the celebrities.
Of
And you realize the whole nature of talk
because
shows
they
was
have
just
souls
stupid.
still.
Yeah, well, because it's the whole nature of talk shows is just fucking stupid. Because like, who gives a fucking shit about Meryl Streep's like, you know?
I mean, it's just a
Quirks.
shortened podcast with a band. Like,
Yeah, I want to see Brother Theodore like ranting about fucking how he's going to destroy the world. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Or Andy Kaufman getting punched. Like it became a point where even celebrities, if they wanted to do something weird, they went on
Letterman.
Like Joaquin Phoenix, Drew Barrymore, Madonna, like they all have some weird thing.
That was when was it Letterman that I think like Paul Rudd every time he would go on.
That was Conan.
That was Conan. That shit is hilarious though.
That is funny.
It's like, this is a scene from my new is that scene. I can't remember, but it's a little kid in a wheelchair just shooting down the hill and then flying off a bridge.
It's that E.T. ripoff.
Yeah.
It's that E.T. ripoff. I can't remember. It was Mac and Me.
Mac and Me. All right.
Jimmy Kimmel? Yeah. No, it's him, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good one.
He's a comic.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, he used to host The Man Show. I mean, he's done some pretty outrageous shit back in the day.
Blackface.
You know, for he's.
Well, he says that on.
No, that's a good joke on top of a good joke.
Yeah, it's a good joke. Funny thing to say. He's had a real problem with Elon from the beginning of this thing, but it's like he's in this leftist thought bubble. He's in the most leftist thought bubble available, which is Hollywood.
Hollywood, the home of Marvel movies, is the most leftist thought bubble there is. Not Berkeley or the DSA. Okay, the most leftist thought bubble There is. And that's the only reason why you would disagree with Elon Musk.
Also,
Here's
Hollywood.
why.
Hollywood doesn't have a lot of thought. There's a lot of bubble, but there's not a lot of
Yeah.
thought. That place fucking sucks, man.
It's really put this cape on and we'll make money. End of conversation.
Yeah, listen, you got a cape, we got a green screen. Let's get rich.
Let's get it on. So, Paul Pelosi was attacked by a QAnon Trump supporter.
It's Nancy's husband.
That's Nancy's husband. Nancy was away, so the security was away, so he broke in. And they've got
Hit him
body
with a
cam
hammer?
footage. And Elon Musk, tried to hit. I think he did hit him with a hammer. And which you'd think would kill an old man, but I guess he's got, I don't know. Anyways,
I mean, if he took one to the shoulder, you know what I mean?
but Elon Musk shared a tweet, shared a fake article, claiming that
It was bullshit.
that it was a gay lover spat. Like there's no,
But there's footage of him breaking
there's
into the
body
house.
cam footage of it happening, of him hitting him with a hammer.
Right.
You know, the guy's made statements. I mean,
Yeah,
so
it's wild.
yeah, anytime something bad happens these days, they blame it on gay people. We tried to claim the Q Club shooter was non-binary. Anyways, so
The guy that hit him with the hammer is a crisis actor.
yes, exactly, and that's
They're
what
putting him in prison, but he was in fact an actor.
But I love it when somebody actually was an actor and they find an IMDb and they're like, proof.
Yeah, she's like, no, they're just
I heard that shooting on the
I mean,
the shooting on the Alec Baldwin movie set was done by an actor. Did you hear that? I heard that.
That's hilarious.